Our psalm today, teach me your ways, O Lord. In the gospel today, we see our Lord put into a situation that many would consider no-win. It's kind of a lose-lose situation, an either-or kind of a choice, or a false dichotomy that he's asked to. And do we not see this happen so often in our world? The church today often is kind of put into this, kind of questioned in this manner. Well, which is it? Are you with the progressives or with the traditionalists? Are you with the blue or the red? With the left or the right? And there's this desire in that to kind of control, right? And to then manipulate. But God will not be manipulated. And the church, who is trying to discern and live the will of God, should not allow herself to be manipulated either. So I think it's incredibly important. Every once in a while you'll find a Catholic who says, well, I'm a traditional, they kind of embrace one of these extremes, one of these dichotomies, and they say, well, I'm on this side or that side, and they say, well, you have to choose sides. Sorry, you don't have to. You don't have to choose sides. Because in the end, there's only one side. And, we're not dualists. We don't believe in this yin-yang thing with black and white, good and evil, like that kind of. There's God and then everything else that is not from him but God is really everything. And so there's this dichotomy. We don't have to choose it. And I think we should be very leery as Catholics when someone tries to force this kind of an arbitrary choice between two extremes, or even just two options. Our Lord teaches us that in this gospel. He throws the same thing back at his interrogators, really. He says, well, okay, fine, I'll give you a dichotomy. You choose between two options. And when they won't do it, because they see how dangerous it is, then he says, see, we're not going to play that game. So I think it's very important for you and I, as Catholics, to refuse to play these games. Very important. And to keep the focus where it should be, on the Lord of heaven and earth, on his will. He is the beginning and the end. Everything. And we should refuse to be distracted by these kinds of worldly controversies.